Chris, another difficult outing, for Parker. What did you see, and what was that conversation like?
I just wasn't going down that trail we went down last week. So when he started to come off the tracks, we couldn't put our team through that again after last night. So we knew we were going to go to Brandon if Parker wasn't good, and I just didn't think he was good enough there early.
Do you think that Brandon's earned a shot in the weekend rotation?
Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, we'll have to look and see. We got a lot of different options, or a couple different options right now.
What did he do today that you thought was really effective against them, getting a lot of
He
ground
just kept the
balls?
ball down. He's a ground ball pitcher, so on a day like this was probably a little bit better. But he settled in and was really good.
You mentioned you have some options. Who were some other options that may be in line for potentially a spot on the weekend?
I don't know yet. Casey mixing it, opener, Casey Hunt, Pico would be some, but we have to look and see.
We'll see another 12 runners left on base today. I guess just how frustrating is that on top of yesterday to have it, that performance show up again today?
Yeah, I mean, as bad as last night's game was, our ninth inning wasn't good in terms of pitching. We're just not driving in the runs, and if you're not, I mean, I think we were 1 for 15 today with runners in scoring position. And we're striking out. If we put balls in play against them, we're going to get a couple cheapies, but we're striking out in those opportunities.
You left the guys on base today, but Yeager leading off hit the home run, got on base a few times. How big is that for your leadoff hitter to get on base?
I thought RJ was great today. RJ played really well. Had a really good game.
Center field still kind of seems to be something you're kind of mixing and matching out there. I know it's something you want to get settled, but kind of where are you in that process?
I don't think it'll be settled. I think it's going to be a couple guys trying to match up and do what's best. I mean, against that certain pitcher that day, it's going to be 3 or 4 different guys. Nobody's jumped out there and won that job. Unfortunately, it's everybody's just playing like each other. So I'm trying to match it up game by game to see if we can, just get a matchup piece in there.
I know the last out last night was difficult, and you had a tough start today, but pitching-wise, have you been pleased with what you've seen through 2 games so far?
Yeah, I mean, I thought Preston was really good. I thought Casey Hunt was really good. Today, I thought Brandon and Pico were really good. We've just had a spot in both of those games where we're not competing in that spot and making it tough.
Do you still have confidence in Fristow in the back end, too?
I do. We have to. Like, we don't have, in our situation, we don't have a ton of, options there. So, Jackson's going to have to pitch tomorrow. Brooks is going to have to pitch tomorrow. They're good pitchers. They pitched well until that last pitch, last night. I mean, Jackson had pitched well over the last couple of weeks. So, we need those guys if we're going to have success.
You mentioned center field earlier. We haven't seen Just Davis in a couple games. Is he injured or anything, or is that just you?
No, he's not injured. He's just me trying to mix and match it, get the right guy out there.
And talk about the thing with Brooks last night. I mean, you don't send a closer out and keep a guy fresh in the pen. So it's like, did he kind of have an expedited warm-up session there out there? It didn't seem like he was exactly ready to go.
I'm sure he was, probably rushed, but he was loose. Before we made the call, he had called down and said, "Hey, I'm ready." But most of the time in those situations, they're not a ton of time. They're used to getting ready in 10 to 12 pitches. So,
how do you feel like you hold it together right now? I mean, you guys are the champs, but there's a lot of baseball left to be played. But how do you kind of keep it in a row?
I'm on the guys right now about playing winning baseball, doing the little things in the game that help you win and take pressure off of you. And we're not right now. We don't. We walk the lead off. We're not finishing the game. We don't drive in the runs. Not the 2-out hit with runners at first and second. We got to drive the guy in from third with less than 2 outs. I mean, that's the one that we got to be able to do 90% of the time, and we're not doing that right now. And we got to do it better. We got to coach better. Like all of us, all our coaches, we have to coach better to get them out of this. Thanks, guys.